Spencer Lewis here for InsideTrackNews.com. We're at Barrie Speedway. I'm with the driver of the number 14 car, quite possibly the breakout star of 2013 anywhere in the province. My man, the Hillsdale Hurricane, Thayne Hallyburton. And Thayne, how many wins are we at now? 7 wins? Seven wins in 2013. And I mean, this division is no joke, my friend. A lot of the nights you're coming from deep in the field. It's tough to pass here at Barrie. Where in the world did this magic 2013 season come from for your team?
Kyle Baker. Honest to God, it's 2 words. And, you know, we made the right move going to him this winter. And, you know, last year, I think Dwayne won 12 or 13 races. And the magic of Kyle Baker continues this year.
What type of hands-on relationship do you have with Kyle Baker in terms of, is this out of the Baker Performance Parts shop? Does he come to Hillsdale? How does it work with the 14 team and Kyle?
Kyle comes to our shop once, twice a week. Sets it up. I mean, we spent 15 hours on the car last holiday Sunday. We won Saturday night, but the car wasn't where I wanted it, and I called Kyle and he's like, I'll be there at 10 o'clock. So over he comes and we went to work on it and we got done about 1 a.m. So I mean, you know, the guy's awesome. He knows what he's doing for sure, and you know, he hooked me up with the right guys too. You know, we got Brian McDonald helping us, and you know, those names, kind of big names in the area, and they're what make it go fast. The drivers really don't have a whole lot of control over it. It's the race car.
Absolutely, and I know coming into the season, I'm sure you had a set of goals lined up for yourself. What was the high watermark coming into 2013? Have you surpassed it so far with the 7 victories?
Well, before me and Kyle made the deal in December, the high watermark was going to be, you know, just get my first win. And then when Kyle came on board and he started, you know, he really worked with my confidence too. He's like, you know what, you can drive. It's just we got to get you a car that'll handle well enough to push you in victory lane. You know, we come out for practice and we realized how good we were. At that point, honestly, it was 5 wins and top 3 in points. That was the goal, and you know, I really wanted to get Gordy run for the money.
Now in 2012, you had a solid campaign here at Barrie, but you were a Barrie Speedway car. You stuck to Barrie Speedway. This year, you've sort of stepped outside of your comfort zone. You've been touring around the province and having good results all the while. Do you feel as though that's helped your confidence in sort of stepping outside of Barrie?
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, it helps you driving so much. Every track's got different corners and different wheel equipment. The biggest problem I've had the whole career was turning the wheel too much. Dwayne Baker harped on me, I think, from January to March about turning the wheel too much. Every night I was at his house, it's, Thayne, you gotta stop turning the wheel too much. We're not even racing. And he's harping on me. But I put a GoPro in my car, and it wasn't to watch the race. I have it pointed directly at my steering wheel. So every week I review that footage, and based on my lap times, I get the lap time printout, and I figure out, you know, what laps were good, and then I watch what I did. And the laps that weren't good, I watch what I didn't do. I'm very much a student of myself, and I know that, you know, if the car's right, you're your biggest problem. So I've really been working on that. But I mean, going to other tracks, that's what gets you going. You know, going to Peterborough for the chase for the colors. You know, that was a pretty good field that was there. It was, you know, 14 cars, but I think 11 guys could have won that race, and we finished 5th. So, you know, it's a confidence booster, and I'm really excited to get back to Sunset for the Velocity.
Now, top 3 in points with 1 points night to go. I mean, you guys have had a great season. Excellent segue. You talk about the Velocity playoff season is coming up, my friend. Where can we see this 14 car as we come down into the business stretch of the season?
Wherever there's a limited late model race, we're going to be there. We're going to race the Reynolds race, Velocity, and we're going to get the weekend off when Flamborough goes, and then we're going to head over to Peterborough. So we're pretty excited, and it's going to be nice to try my hand against the top guys now that, you know, we got the car sorted out and me sorted out a little bit. I think we're gonna have fun, and we're not going to finish top 10 anymore. So that's gonna be fun.
Now, real quick, what would a Gary Reynolds Memorial victory mean to this 14 car team?
Everything. You know, Kevin's been a longtime friend of ours, and he's worked on our cars forever. Gary's brother. And, honestly, to do it in front of the family, they're great people. When I first got into it, the only limited late model driver that would talk to me was Gary Reynolds, and he kind of worked with me in drivers meetings and stuff, and you know, we were nobodies. He's just a great guy, so to honor him that way, and you know, to get my first crown jewel would be huge, and to get it at the home track for this year would be even better.
Now, I know it's not possible with a lot of support. You shouted out Kyle Baker, but I'm sure there's a slew of other people that make it possible. Go ahead and thank the people that get you to the track.
Yeah, I mean, my mom and dad, they put a lot into this car, and it's a huge time commitment as far as that goes. You know, they're not allowed to go on vacation in the summer, because I'm spending their money and their time. So unfortunately they can't do that. And you know, my spotter Chuck Kenny, he's got so many laps, owned cast cars throughout the years, and you know, having him on the radio is a huge thing. So I mean, Chuck's big, and Kenny Reynolds, he's my crew guy, my crew chief, and he works his butt off in this car, you know, 3-4 nights a week. And then when we get here, Dad goes for poutine, and he helps unload it. So he's been huge. And, you know, my parents' business, Hillsdale Service Center, they're what put the tires on this car. So K Car Fix Center.
Social media, let's get the Twitter followers up. At It's Spencer Lewis. What's the Twitter handle?
At T Hallyburton.
Follow us on Twitter and make sure to come out to Barrie Speedway for the Gary Reynolds Memorial September 21st. If you can't make it, any playoff season event, come and see the driver of the number 14 car. He's your breakout star 2013. The Hillsdale Hurricane, Thayne Hallyburton. Thanks for the time, my friend.
Thanks, Spencer.